into making beer. Look at this. Started off slow, but I'm making some fucking decent money at it now. He picked up a perfectly labeled bottle, holding it up to the light like a precious gem. Look at that. Green Bastard India Pale Ale. Selling a ton of that to people in the park. Julian raised an eyebrow, taking a slow sip of his drink. He had always been the mastermind, the one who orchestrated the deals. Seeing Bubbles succeed so independently sparked a twinge of complex emotions within him. Bubbles, oblivious to Julian's internal gears turning, continued his enthusiastic pitch. Business is booming, but I am under some fucking pressure today. Ricky's making some kind of a major announcement. Bubbles wiped his brow, the stress of legitimate entrepreneurship settling on his shoulders. He's throwing a big party. I gotta get this whole batch bottled up, because he ordered 22/4, so it must be big fucking news. He beamed, genuinely thrilled for his friend's mysterious success. I am pumped. Hey Pops. Hey Julian. Julian leaned against the wooden workbench, trying to sound casual, but his businessman instincts were already calculating. How's the beer business treating you, buddy? Oh, it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. A lot less work than hauling shopping carts and all. Julian chuckled, his voice smooth. Here, bend over and I'll take your temperature. It's good that people are digging it, man. Yes, sir, Bubbles replied, proud of his honest labor. Julian took another sip, his eyes scanning the equipment. You know what? I've been thinking. Why don't you make a beer with my fucking name on it and your face? Bubbles hesitated, not wanting to share the creative control he had just discovered. Yeah, I might be able to. Julian smirked, tossing out ideas. Maybe make a protein beer. Call it Muscle Man, get it? Bubbles offered a polite, strained smile. That's a little funny. Julian pushed further, the casual facade slipping slightly. So what are your sales like, man? You making a profit or what? Bubbles narrowed his eyes behind his thick lenses. He loved Julian, but he knew exactly what was happening. My sales? Yeah. My sales are fucking great, actually, Julian. See where this is going. Where? Julian played innocent. See where this is going. Well, Bubbles is making money now. Bubbles is making money. So Julian's all of a sudden very interested in the beer business. Pops, don't be an asshole. Let me guess. Julian sighed, feigning offense. What? You want to be part of it? Bubbles stated flatly. Julian stepped closer, trying to sound like a protective mentor. Listen, I just want to make sure you're doing the right thing here and nobody's ripping you off. Okay? Do you know the valuation of your company? Huh? Do you know your profit margins on your sales each week? Look, don't try to Michael Wackerly me, bud. Okay. I watch Dragon's Den too. I know all these fucking terms you're using.
Bubbles, I'm fucked.
I'm broke, man. The sudden confession hung in the air, revealing the desperate vulnerability beneath Julian's tough exterior. He looked down, the ice clinking softly in his glass. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to go legit here, man, but I'm finding it very, very hard. I had movie night last night with a chick. He shook his head, deeply ashamed of his financial ruin. She had to buy the fucking popcorn. You know how embarrassing that is. Bubbles' irritation melted into immediate sympathy. He knew the pain of having nothing. Well, I told you. You shouldn't be going to the movies. It's a fucking ripoff. Bubbles, I was watching a movie in my trailer. I couldn't afford fucking microwave popcorn. Julian's voice broke slightly, laying bare the profound indignity of his situation. Like, this is bad, man. Bubbles reached into his pocket without hesitation. The bond of their lifelong friendship overshadowed any business squabble. Oh my God, you're being nuts. Here, just take that. That's pathetic. Julian stared at the money, his pride wrestling with his necessity. I don't want your charity. Well, you need my charity, obviously. You can't afford fucking popcorn. Bubbles reasoned gently. Julian slowly took the cash, avoiding eye contact. You got another one of these? No, I got that one. And you should appreciate it. You got a payday, man, Bubbles said, a soft smile returning to his face. Just then, Ricky burst into the shed, shattering the quiet moment. He was a spectacular mess. His clothes were covered in dirt and leaves, and he was clutching his arm, which was bleeding profusely from a nasty, jagged scratch he had sustained during his panicked flight from the woods. He looked wild-eyed and furious. I can't get this donkey, slut, and whore of a cat to stop bleeding. It's driving me fucking nuts. Bubbles gasped, rushing forward. Ricky, what in the fuck did you do to your arm? Julian, ever the cynic regarding Ricky's chaotic love life, chimed in immediately. Well, that fucking girlfriend of yours finally tried to do you in, did she? Ricky winced as Bubbles wrapped a clean cloth around his arm. He shook his head, defensive of the woman he had recently let into his heart. I've been dating this girl Susan now for 4 or 5 months, and it's been fucking great. I actually forgot how much I missed having someone to share everything with. A wistful, almost tender look crossed Ricky's face as he thought of her. I mean, she is a bit hard to deal with at times, but the fucking sex is the best I've ever had in my life. Like, insane. Like, it's so nuts that I got to get back in shape. Ricky grabbed a heavy wrench from the workbench, attempting a makeshift bicep curl to demonstrate his newfound commitment to physical fitness, but the pain in his arm made him drop it with a loud clatter. I didn't realize how out of fucking shape I was until I started banging her. Those fucking things are not fucking helping me. Come on. Bubbles watched him, a deep sense of worry settling over him. He spoke carefully, weighing his words. Part of me's really happy for Ricky. I think it's good, and I think he needs a girlfriend in his life. But to be honest, she scares me a little bit. He adjusted his glasses, looking very serious. And by a little bit, I mean massively, and I don't like the way she controls his mind without him even realizing it.
MK Ultra Styles.
Julian stepped closer, examining the bloody cloth. The injury looked too ragged for a simple scratch. Jesus fuck, heek. Look at this thing. That is a nasty cut. How in the fuck did you do this? Ricky's eyes darted around the room. He had to construct a lie and fast. Well, me and Corey and Jacob were rollerblade skiing. Actually, it was a fucking good time. And we're flying along, and all of a sudden, boom, hit this patch of gravel and we go down. He gestured wildly with his good arm, pantomiming a spectacular fall. Like, we went down fucking hard. Jacob got the worst of it. It was fucked. They shouldn't even be allowed to make gravel. Just not good for rollerblade skiing, let me tell you. Julian stared at him, incredulous. Yeah, rollerblade skating. That's what you were doing. How and where would you guys even get fucking rollerblades? First of all, obviously, you stole them. No, we didn't steal them, Ricky insisted, digging the hole deeper. We got them at the, what's that new store? I read everything, and the guy opened up. Julian couldn't help but laugh at the sheer absurdity of the lie. Fucking great idea, buddy. Holy shit. The I read everything store. Later that afternoon, the truth inevitably unraveled. Trinity and Sarah stood in Ricky's trailer, their faces pale with shock as they examined Jacob's bruised and battered chest. Trinity looked at her father, tears of betrayal welling in her eyes. Dad, why the fuck are there ball bearings in Jacob's chest? What happened last night? Ricky, cornered and exhausted, tried one last, desperate deflection. What? Those aren't ball bearings. They're fucking pieces of gravel from the rollerblade skiing accident we had. Sarah crossed her arms, her voice hard and unforgiving. Nice fucking try. Tell me the truth. Those are from a fucking shotgun shell. Those are from a shotgun shell. Trinity stepped forward, her voice breaking. You got fucking shot again, Ricky. Don't fucking lie to me. The weight of his failure finally crushed Ricky's defenses. He looked at his daughter,